Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm so excited. Today's video is the Best of Beauty 2017. I love watching these videos and I'm so excited to actually be filming one. I love sharing with everybody like what my favorite products are. Like I love when people ask me, oh, what's your favorite this, what's your favorite that. I love telling people that, so I'm like so excited to be doing this video today. Yeah, so I don't want to make this intro like super long because then the video is going to be super long, so let's just keep it like short. So if you guys are interested in my beauty favorites of 2017, then come watch it. Alright, so I'm going to start off in the order that I put on my makeup. So I'm going to start off with primers first. This year was definitely the year of me testing out primers. This year in general was me experimenting a lot more with makeup and coming out of my comfort zone a little more. So I definitely am always looking for a new primer. I'm always trying new primers. So I'm going to start out with those first. The first primer that I have is the FARSALI Unicorn Essence Drops. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over Instagram. This is like a Instagram, like, I don't know, I just see it everywhere all over Instagram. This can be mixed in with your foundation. It can be used as the primer. I personally use it as both. I use it as a primer and then I use it mixed in with my foundation. I find that when I do use this, that my makeup lasts a lot longer and it looks a lot better. This is, when you put it on your face, it's very sticky kind of. No, not sticky, like tacky. So I feel like it latches onto the makeup a little better. So I definitely love this. I have two makeup like prep and prime waters. I've never tried them before, but this year I definitely was like, let me try them. So I have two. I have the Urban Decay B6 and I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Water. I adore these. I definitely, some people say, oh, it's like fancy water, it doesn't do anything. No, no, no. When I don't use these and when I do use them, I definitely do see a difference in my makeup. I am obsessed with these. I feel like if you use it under your makeup when you're going out for a long time or a night out or a special occasion, these definitely help with the longevity of my makeup. I love these. I'll use a moisturizer, then I'll use these. No, I'm sorry. I'll use these and I'll put on my moisturizer and then I'll put on my actual primer that I'm using. So I do kind of put a lot of steps into prepping my face, but these two I love. Primer is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is what it looks like. I am obsessed with this. This, I feel like it gives you radiance and it gives you moisture at this as well. Sorry. It gives you the best of both worlds. I love looking luminous and I love feeling moisturized. I hate when my skin is dry. And this, I feel like, does the best. It makes your skin look perfect. I love it. Love it, love it. So the last primer that I have is the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. This is like a blurring primer. I've used it in a ton of my videos. Once you put it on, you definitely like see the difference. It just like blurs your face. If you wanted to, if you don't have that much discoloration, you could definitely get away with just putting this on your face and going out because that's how blurring it is. Like my best friend was like, oh my god, I need to try that because of how blurred your skin looked. I was like, yes, you need to. I love this makeup. I love this primer. I think it's one of the best. If I had to maybe pick one that I would have to be on a stranded island and I would have to use, it would probably be this guy because I was just obsessed with this in 2017. So now in the year 2017, I didn't really have like a go-to foundation until like the end of the year. I was always just like mixing up my foundations. I was always using drugstore, then I was using high-end, but there was never one in like the beginning to middle of 2017 that really like stuck out to me. It was more towards like the end of it, like August to like December, that I really started trying foundations. The first one that I'm obsessed with is the YSL or All Hours foundation. Now I didn't purchase this until like a month or so ago, but I did have a sample of this from Sephora for a while, and I was obsessed with it because this foundation is $58, and I didn't just want to spend $58 on a foundation that I wasn't really sure of, so I got a sample first, and I used that for a few months, and I really, really did love this foundation. Like, I love this so freaking much. The next one, this one came out in the end of 2017, like, yeah, more towards the end. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This first time I put this on, I think I did a first impression on this foundation. I've been obsessed. It's the foundation I have on my face today. I am wearing it mixed with the L'Oreal Pro Glow because I wanted a little bit more of like a luminous finish, but obsessed. Love it, love it, love it. And the last one, I don't really know if I can like consider this a 2017 favorite because I didn't discover it to like the last like, not discover it, but I didn't use it to the last like 3 weeks of the year. But this is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is what it looks like. I just purchased this like a few weeks ago, but I love it and I can't help but include it in this video because of how amazing like the stick foundation looks. I've used other stick foundations in the past and I have not been impressed with them, to be honest. I feel like they cling on to my skin and they just make my skin look dry. This one looks like amazing. Like when I was wearing it, I asked my uncle, I was like, do I like look at my face? He was like, are you asking if you look cakey? I said, yeah. And he was like, no, like your skin looks good. This foundation is amazing. I have been mixing it with this foundation, the YSL and the Hourglass. I'll mix them together just to make it a little bit more like, because this stick foundation can of course be drying, but when I mix these two, it gives me like a flawless application. So I mean, even though I did just discover this and start using it at the end of 2017, I do really love it. I don't have any drugstore like ride or die foundations. I'm sorry. I don't know. I haven't really been like obsessed where like I need to repurchase a drugstore foundation, so I didn't have that to include in this video. Sorry. So the next product I have is a concealer, and I have watched about like 4 to 5 2017 beauty favorites, and this has been in every single one of them. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but it is great. It is full coverage. It blends like a dream. It barely ever creases. It is just an amazing concealer, and I use mine in the shade Light, and if you don't have it, you need to go to Ulta and you need to get it because there's no concealer like it, to be honest with you. Alright, so next up is setting sprays. I have always been obsessed with setting sprays. I'm always like just trying them out because I'm just so fascinated with them. And this, okay, so I have two. So the first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I have been using this for years, like I would say 3 years. Yeah, I've been using it for like 3 or 4 years, this setting spray. And in 2017, I had tried the Makeup Forever one, and then I kind of strayed from this, and then I went back to it in the middle of the year, and there is just no I keep saying foundation. There is no setting spray like this, in my opinion. It is just great. I mean, look at the mist. Ugh. Like, it's like perfect. I am obsessed with this. And the second one is the Morphe Prep and Set Setting Spray. This one, it is just such an easy mist, and it's just such an easy application. Like when I'm lazy or when I'm in a rush and I don't want to use this one because I have to spray it a few times, I will literally just spray this on my face and it's like dried instantly. This one dries instantly. This one kind of takes a while, but they are both amazing. They both help with the longevity of my makeup, and they are just the best, and I can't get enough of them. I love them. So moving on to the eyes. In 2017, I definitely experimented a lot more with eyeshadow than I did in the years before. I was able to just come out of my comfort zone a lot more with like my eyeshadow and whatnot. And one of the palettes that definitely helped me do that was the Morphe 25B palette. This came out at the end of 2017. And I got, I'm sorry, at the end of 2016, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I have like really like torn this thing up. This palette is just amazing. I love the shimmer shades in it. I love the mattes. I feel like this is more of like a cool tone eyeshadow palette in my opinion, but I love it. Like, just look at that pigmentation. It is just amazing. I have created so many different looks with this palette, and to me it's just a staple in my collection. Like, I love this. Absolutely love it. The next palette came out like the middle to the end of 2017, but when it came out, I purchased it and I was like, oh my god. Like, if you're looking for an eyeshadow palette, look no further. It is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab. Just look at this. Can we just take a moment? Like, you never need another eyeshadow palette in your life. This gives you everything that you need. It gives you your pinks, it gives you your browns, it gives you your pop of color, it gives you everything, your golds. No matter what, this palette is just everything. As you can see, I have really like put this thing to use, and I'm so happy that it's permanent, that it's not going anywhere. If you're looking for an eyeshadow palette and you don't want to break the bank and you need something that you can travel with and never need another one in your life, this is your guy right here. This is the best. The best. The next eyeshadow palette came out at the end of 2017. I am like so bad right now, but I can't help it. A lot of makeup that I really love came out to the middle of the end of 2017, and I mean, it is what it is, right? This is the Morphe 3502 palette. If you're familiar with Morphe, they came out with a 350 palette like almost 2 years ago, and this is the 3502 palette. This is a warm girl's dream. If you are into oranges and browns and just fall colors, this is your palette. The pigmentation is there, the quality is there. I mean, Morphe, to be honest with you, takes the cake when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, in my opinion. I'm always reaching for them, even when I'm not trying to. I'll just be like, oh, I have to use this palette if I want to achieve this look. And in my opinion, Morphe is just the brand. It's affordable and the quality is there. To be honest with you, whoa! Excuse me, sir.
Whoa! Excuse me, sir.
To be honest with you, I purchased the Natasha Nona Lila palette about a month ago, and I gave it a try 3 different times with Fix Plus, without Fix Plus, but the shimmer shadows just weren't there for me. And for $129, I'm sorry, I was not going to keep it when I could easily, these are $23 eyeshadow palettes, and look at, hold on, the amount of shadows that you get in here. I mean, in my opinion, Morphe is the best when it comes to eyeshadows. Nothing compares to them. That's just me. So let's stick to the eyes. There was a mascara that I discovered in 2017 that I am obsessed with. I am wearing it today. It is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This mascara is amazing. I don't even have words. See? There is no words to describe how your lashes look. Like, it really gives you a false lash effect. This is just a great mascara, and I think it's like $4.99 at the drugstore. You can get it at Target, Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, any drugstore you can pretty much pick this up at, and it is worth it because it is the best. And the next mascara is the Loreal Telescopic Mascara. I am obsessed with this mascara for my lower lash line. This is the wand. It is just like so perfect to get right under there. There isn't a mascara that compares to my lower, like can do my lower lash line like this, how this one does. It is just amazing. These two are the best mascaras ever. Drugstore mascaras take the cake last year, sorry. Moving on to brows, I just have 2 brow products to share with you guys. The first one is the Anastacio Brow Wiz. Mine is so beat up. I've like lost the caps, I've lost the spoolie, I've lost everything. I use mine in the shade medium brown. I have tried multiple brow pencils and I just keep going back to the Brow Wiz. There's nothing like it in my opinion. I love it and I will continue to repurchase it. That's it. And the brow gel that takes the cake for me is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Plumper. This has little microfibers in it, so it does add a tint to your brows and help fill in those sparse areas. And to be honest with you, my brows stay in place when I use this. There'll be a few hairs that stray, but this, guys, is like 11 bucks, and it does the job. It does what it has to do, and that's it. That's all I asked for. That is it. Let's move on to blush. I only have 2 to share with you. The first one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. As you can see, I used and abused this in the year 2017. Tarte, like, I don't know, it's just, you can't even see it. Can you see it? Right there. Tarte blush is #1 of the best, and this shade in particular is the perfect for like an everyday look. You can use it on a glam look, you can use it on a no makeup look. Like, this is just the best. Like, I love it. And the second one is from the brand Essence. This is the Satin Touch blush in the shade Satin Love. I reach for these 2 blushes all the time. This is what satin blush looks like. It's very, not that similar. This is Satin Touch, and then this is the Tarte one. This one, the satin one, the Essence one, looks really pigmented, but it's not. It's the blush I'm wearing today. I mean, I love it. And this is, I think, $2.99 from the drugstore. So, love it. There is only one bronzer that I have to share with you guys, and it is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I love this bronzer to contour with, to warm up the cheeks. I just purchased this a few months ago, again, to be honest with you, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why I ever waited so long to use this bronzer. This is what it looks like. The packaging I kind of hate because you can't really get like your brush in there. I wish they would change the packaging, but it comes with this cute little brush, and I use this brush to contour my nose when I'm going to contour my nose, but this bronzer is amazing. I freaking love it. So, moving on to highlights. Oh, I am a highlight hoarder. I am obsessed with highlights. I love highlighting my face. As you can see, I love it. I am obsessed with highlights, and I have more than one to share with you. I have 5. Let's start with the drugstore first. So the first one is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight. I love this. This highlight is a very subtle highlight. It doesn't like look powdery, doesn't apply powdery. It's right there. You can't really see it. But I love this if I just want a quick little highlight, or you can use this to give like a dust all over your face. It's very versatile. I'm obsessed with this. And this is another product from Essence. Wow, Essence is really kicking everybody's butt in 2017. I love it. I think Essence is a great brand, and this highlighter is amazing. I love it. So the next two, when it comes to drugstore highlighters, it's no question, Wet n Wild takes the cake. As you can see with this one, this dirty, dingy one, I'm sorry that it's so dirty, but just wanted to show you guys, like, I love this. I hit pan on this in a few months of having it. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglow highlighter in the shade Precious Petals. I love their highlighters. I feel like for $4.99, you can't go wrong with them. They're great. And then I have one more in the shade Blossom Glow. See, as you can see, like, I have really used and abused these highlighters. They're the best at the drugstore. If you're looking for a affordable highlighter, look no further. Wet n Wild has you covered when it comes to a blinding highlight. If you want to blind people with your highlight and you don't want to break the bank at the same time, go with Wet n Wild, because those two, they're the best. Love them. So on the more higher end side, the two highlights, to be honest with you, that I have loved are these two. This is the Moondust from Ciate, and then this is the Marylou from the Balm. I love this. Like, look at how, like, I really beat this thing up. I bought this, and to be honest with you, I am obsessed with it. I love it. It is just such a beautiful glow. It adds such a nice glow to your cheeks. I'm actually wearing it today. I'm obsessed with it. And with the balm, I love it just as much as I love the Ciate one. This one I have continued like to repurchase over the past 3 years. This is my go-to highlight. This highlight is my go-to. I am obsessed with it. Like, look at that. It has never done me wrong. You can't really see. Oh, you can't see. It's hard. But I also love mixing these two together, like, to get that really wet looking glow. I love these two. These two are like my ride or die. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. 2 lips, and to start it out, I'm going to start off with the liquid lipstick that I probably wore the most this year. It is by the brand Dose of Color. Mine is broken. It fell off my desk and it broke, so I'm like trying to hold on to it for dear life. This is in the shade Sand. This is the perfect nude. Now, I know everybody's not into that like dead girl like nude, but I am. I don't know why. I love it, and in my opinion, the Dose of Color liquid lipsticks are probably one of the best ones, and that one I have used over and over and over again. I have repurchased it over and over again because I always run out of it. It's my favorite. That is my go-to lip color. If I'm going, whether I'm going to brunch, whether I'm going to lunch, dinner, a night out, that is my go-to. I'm obsessed with it. It just to me pulls my whole look together. On the topic of liquid lipsticks, my next one is by Jeffree Star. And look, the writing isn't even on there anymore. You can't even see that it's a Jeffree Star lipstick. But this is in the shade Posh Spice. I am obsessed with this. This is a cool toned brownish gray nude liquid lipstick, and I love this one. This one I definitely wore a lot too in the year 2017. I was always reaching for it, and it always completed my look. It's great. It was a great liquid lipstick. Now, moving on to glosses. This year Becca came out with lip toppers, and I have these two right here, and let me tell you, I am obsessed with these. These go over like liquid lips. I wouldn't necessarily wear these on their own because they are sheer and they don't really look good on their own in my opinion, but to go over a liquid lip, to top over a a lipstick, a liquid lip, anything, these are the best. I have two. I have the shade, which one is this one? This one is, I can't even say, Champagne Dream X Bellini, I think. This is that one. And then this one is the shade Rose Quartz X Seashell. I love these. They have, I think, like 3 or 4 other shades. These are amazing to go over liquid lips, and I love them, love them. The next one is by Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade Moonglow. This is Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer. I love Marc Jacobs lip glosses. This one I have worn by itself so many times. I'm almost out of it, and it's kind of depressing because these are $28 lip glosses, and I really don't want to have to repurchase it. But I would honestly, I would repurchase this time and time again just because of the quality of them. You can wear them by themselves. They're very opaque. You know what I mean? Like they're not sheer in the slightest. They're full coverage lip glosses, and they're just the best, and I love them. And this is my favorite one. I always reached for it in the year 2017, like all the time. The last lip product is by Beauty, Amuse Bouche Liquefied Lip in the shade Cava. This is a cool tone, like purple gray. I don't even know how to describe this, but I'm wearing it right now, and I reached for this a lot too during the year 2017. I always am like, whenever I watch a video, I always like fast forward through like the lip products for some reason. But I was thinking about it, and I have so many lip products, and I just feel like lip products really complete your look. Like whether it's a liquid lip or a lipstick or a lip gloss, you need a lip product. You need something on your lips to really tie everything together, and I am obsessed with them. Clearly, I didn't know how obsessed I was with them until I gathered them for this video, and I was like, wow, I have a problem. I am obsessed with lip products. So I was like, oh, the last product, but no, there's more products. So moving on to setting powders, I have three. So the first one is the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder. If you guys watch my videos, you've seen me use this time and time again. I love using this to set my face. I love using it to set my under eyes. I just feel like this powder is bomb. Like, I used to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Ever since I discovered this, I've just repurchased this and used it over and over and over again. I love this. This is a great, great powder. Love it. The next setting powder is from Kat Von D as well. This is the Lock It Brightening Powder for underneath your eyes. This is in the shade Petal. I love this as well. This sets your under eyes beautifully. Absolutely perfect. I freaking love this powder. If you do put too much, you can get a white cast, and if you do take pictures, you will get flashback. So don't like cake it under there. I learned that the hard way. Just take a brush and just kind of go back and forth under your eyes and set it, and you're good to go. This is a great, 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 great setting powder. I love it. The last setting powder that I have is by MAC, and if you watch my videos, you see me use this literally in every video. This is the Studio Fix powder in the shade NC15. I love this for under the eyes. What I'll usually do is I'll set it with one of those two powders, and then once it's set, I'll go over my under eyes just to give it a little bit more brightening effect with this powder, and I love it. I repurchased this multiple times, and I will continue to repurchase this just because of how amazing it is. It's my favorite. I cannot do my makeup without having this powder. I can't. I would be lost without this powder. I freaking love it. Love it, love it. So that completes the makeup portion of the video. Let's move on to skincare. So I'm always testing out new skincare. I'm always trying new things. So I really wasn't able to pick a lot of products that I really loved in the year 2017. So I picked out ones that I know that I do love, if that makes sense. Because I'm always trying new things. I'm always buying new skincare products. So for me to pick out, it wouldn't be fair if I said, oh, I love this, because I haven't really tried it that often because I'm always trying new things. So I have a few items here that I know that I absolutely loved during the year 2017. Product is the Tarte Maracuja Oil. You guys, you do not understand the power of this oil. You wouldn't think that it's like as good as it is, but it is freaking amazing. Now let me tell you my stories behind this. So last year, obviously, like when 2017 first started. I live in New York, so it's cold during the winter, obviously, so I'm always blowing my nose. And when I tell you, I was so dry around like my nostrils. It was horrible. They were so red and flaky, and I couldn't figure out how the heck to fix it. So one night I was just like, oh, let me try this oil. Like, let me just, because I had it, and I was like, let me try it, because what the hell else am I going to try? I tried everything, moisturizers, different cleansers, so many different things, and nothing was fixing it. So I put that on one night, and I went to bed, and you don't even understand. The next morning I woke up, it was not, my nose was not dry anymore. It was not dry at all. Like, I was so shocked by this. I could not believe it. So yeah, this product is amazing in my opinion. Also this year I had a dry patch underneath my right eye, I think it was. It was so dry and it was flaky, and I put this on, and after like 2-3 nights of using this, it was no longer dry. It was gone. It was just, this is amazing. And then the other night, actually, I had a dry spot on my nose, put this on, gone, gone, gone. This is amazing. It's good for fine lines underneath your eyes if you want to use it under there. It's good just to put all over your face. They actually say you can use it on your cuticles and on your split ends if you do have any. So this is just a universal oil, and in my opinion, it's great. This little guy, this one, is like 15, and I think the big one, like the big one, is like 39. I could be wrong, but I know this one is 15, and to be honest with you, you can buy this and this will last you forever. I've had this for a few months now, and it's great. It lasts me so long. So long. Two products are both eye creams. The first one is the Belief First Aid 360 Eye Care Mask. I love this. I use this almost every night, and it helps with dark circles, it helps with puffiness, and to be honest with you, this has really helped with my dark circles. I almost don't have any anymore. Like, I mean, they're still there, but they used to be more pigmented, and they used to be more like just in your face, like dark circles. Like, I used to really need concealer, and I used to not be able to go out of the house without concealer, but now I can. Like, even my mom is like, oh my god, like, your dark circles are almost gone. I'm like, I know. Thank you, Belief, because honestly, this has really helped with my dark circles. I mean, it is what it is, and this really did its job. The next one is the Cebu Sea Berry Therapy Age Defying Eye Cream Rescue for Problematic Skin. When I had that dry patch under my eye, my friend Michelle told me to try this eye cream because she gets eczema underneath her eyes, and she said this is a lifesaver, and to be honest with you, it really is. I got mine on Amazon for like $14, and it really does what it's supposed to do. It helps heal the dryness underneath my eyes along with the Maracuja oil, and it really helps like with just the smoothness underneath your eyes. I use it every day underneath my eye makeup, like underneath my concealer. I'll put this on first, and it really makes a difference. I love this eye cream. I will continue to repurchase it. I believe this is all natural. I don't know. Oh, it's paraben free, cruelty free. I've never heard of this brand before until my friend told me to purchase it. But I don't know where else you can get it from. Probably from their website, but I ordered mine off of Amazon, but it is great. It is amazing. The next product isn't really skincare, but it kind of is skincare. It is this e.l.f. like mask tool. This is what it looks like. I use this when I want to apply masks, like when I want to apply like a face mask. What do they call it? Like the Peter Thomas Roth ones. I'll just use it to apply. I'll use it to apply my Lush ones. I love this little applicator. I think it's like $10. You can get it at Ulta. You can get it at the e.l.f. website or at the e.l.f. store. I am obsessed with this. It really does help apply the mask. Instead of getting it all over your hands, because it's kind of annoying, especially when you have nails, to get the mask underneath there, this just does the job for you. You scoop it up and you just done, 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 done. So the last product that I have for the year 2017 is a hand cream, and this is from the brand Lush. This is called Sympathy for the Skin Hand and Body Lotion. Now, like I said before, I do live in New York, and it gets very cold. Well, it's very cold this winter, and my hands get dry, my skin gets dry, and my boyfriend and I were in the mall, and we passed by Lush, and I was like, oh my god, let's go in there, because he had really dry hands, my hands were really dry, and I was like, let's get a lotion from them. So I picked this one up. This is an 8.4 ounce body lotion. This is what it looks like. It doesn't have a really strong scent. It's very, very faint. And to be honest with you, this helped heal our dry skin like no other. I mean, obviously it's still dry because of how dry it is here, but this has really helped a lot with like the dryness on my hands. I got it on my arms too, on my arms, my shoulders, everywhere. This really helped. And Lush is an all-natural brand. The only thing that sucks about Lush is that since it is all-natural, it does expire, and this did expire on December 26th. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still get some use out of it. It's not like it's moldy and growing hair, you know what I mean? It'll still probably do its job even after it does expire. So I mean, if you're looking for a hand cream or a body lotion because you live in a similar climate like where I live, definitely check out Lush. They have a million different hand creams and whatnot, and this one just really, really helped with my dry skin this year, and I love it. I love it. So that completes the Best of Beauty for 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't have like too many products, I think. But I mean, I'm always testing out new makeup. I'm always trying new makeup, and these are the products that really stuck out to me in the year 2017. That these are ones I use on a daily basis. Like, these products I genuinely love, and yeah, they stole my heart in the year 2017. Oh. But like I said, that completes this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And you know what? Let me know what your favorite products are of the year and what your recommendations are. I love getting recommendations, and I love trying new products, so definitely let me know. But that is it, and Happy New Year to everybody, and enjoy the rest of 2018. Bye!